There's a podcast magazine out there.
Yes.
And that podcast magazine is called Podcast Magazine.
Yes.
Serendipitously, and I won't get into all the bits and bops because that might be a little confusing, but serendipitously, we got asked to do a feature for Podcast Magazine. In other words, can they do an interview with us and then write it up for the magazine in the comedy section of that magazine? And we thought, so exciting. So we had Rob,
who was super cool.
Super cool.
Very interesting guy too. I mean,
cool
he's
cat.
best-selling author and
Best-selling author.
yeah, he does the Hot 50.
The Hot 50.
Yeah, the podcast Hot 50. So it's kind of like a Casey Kasem from
I
back in the
listened to
day.
it. Very much like Casey Kasem, very much like a countdown show you would hear on the old radios. But what they do is they count down the top 50 podcasts for that particular month. And
it's all reader submitted, I think.
Listener submitted.
Listeners,
so you go and you vote for your favorite podcast, or I mean, I don't know the voting process because I haven't actually been to the voting page yet, but I'll go there and I'll reiterate this next week. But if you're so inclined, if you'd like to do, you can go to Podcast Magazine, Google it, and go to the top 50 podcast website and vote for the commercial break. We would love that. I think that would be great if we can get on the top 50.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, and then in December, the December issue, you will, of course, see us. Look
We
at
just
us.
did a photo shoot
We did just do a photo shoot, which was
earlier
grand.
today.
It was grand.
And by photo shoot, I mean selfies out in the backyard.